We learned that media has four purposes. We also learned that media forms culture. Some call the media as the sword arm of democracy as it can act as watchdog protecting public interest against any oppression, and it also creates awareness. The media's aim, therefore, should be to facilitate people an understanding on issues relevant to their lives so they can participate in their community and the country. Given the media's reach and its power over information, it can play a very crucial role in the discussion of issues. When reporters and editors choose what to report and how to report it, they immediately filter information and thereby significantly impact how issues are portrayed. Therefore, it is imperative to know the foundational principles in the creation of media, its scope, its influence on decision makers, and its influence on communities. According to Turow in Media Today, an introduction to mass communication, we need to understand media under the following premises with its corresponding principle in shorthand. The first media principle is production. Media materials are constructed. Media products are created by individuals who make conscious and unconscious choices about what to include, what to leave out, and how to present what is included. As a result of this, media products are never entirely accurate reflections of the real world, but we instinctively view many media products as direct representation of what is real. These decisions are based on the creator's own point of view, which will have been shaped by their opinions, assumptions, and biases, as well as media they have been exposed to. As we already know, when we read newspapers, watch TV, and surf the web, we should continually be aware that what we are seeing and hearing is not any kind of pure reality. Rather, it's a construction, that is, a human creation that presents a kind of script about the culture. The next media principle is profit. Media materials are created and distributed within a commercial environment. The need to bring in revenues, often to sell advertising, is foremost in the minds of those who manage these organizations. The media are influenced by industrial pressures and economic decisions. When we try to understand media materials as human-created cultural scripts, we must look at many considerations that surround and affect the humans who are involved in creating and releasing the media materials. One consideration is that mass media materials are produced by organizations that exist in a commercial setting. The need to bring in profit or revenues, often to sell advertising, is foremost in the minds of those who manage these organizations. For example, advertising is necessary for free television because it sustains the economic needs of the company. Cable channels and streaming platforms, on the other hand, earn through subscription fees. Cinema earns primarily through ticket sales, but film and television also earn from subtle and sometimes blatant product placements embedded within their content. Next is power. Media materials are created and distributed within a political environment. For many media observers, being aware that media operate within a political environment leads to the idea that this environment deeply influences the media content itself. To them, it means being aware that the ideas in the media have political implications, that they are ideological. Political refers to the way a society is governed. When it comes to mass media, the term refers to a variety of activities. These range from the specific regulations that governments place on mass media, to decisions by courts about what restrictions the government can place on the media, to struggle by various interest groups to change what media can do. The fourth media principle is platform. Mass media present their ideas within primary genres of entertainment, news, information, education, and advertising. Although you probably haven't thought about it, it's a good bet that you recognize the differences between the way these media do things. Every medium has its own codes and conventions, its own ways of presenting cultural reality. The fifth media principle is participation. People are active recipients of media messages. The process of meaning-making out of media forms consists of an interaction between the reader and the materials. People bring their own personalities to the materials they read and watch. They may get angry at some ideas and reject or change them. That realization points to the final foundation principle, which is perception. Media representations play a role in the way society understands its reality. The media tells us about who we are as a society. The media hold crucial importance for society's visions of itself. People may like what they see about their society or they may complain about it. They may want people to view media images about themselves and others, or they fear that others will be influenced by presentations. Examples are stereotypes and violence, perception form through time. And those are the 6 P's or the 6 principles of media.